Yay! Okay, it makes me so excited when this actually works. Um, Hopefully people can hear. Hey Grim, how are you? Can you hear me? Just want to make sure everything's okay. Um, I'm really excited. I seem to be getting a little bit better at getting live streams to work, which I struggled with for like forever, so I'm really excited about that. Hey Straight Talking Fedora Chick. Hey Superman. Oh, I gotta grab my notebook. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can all hear me. Okay, just want to get. Hey Raymond. Okay, great. Yay, I'm so excited people are here. I think we still have, we still have a few minutes before we start, but I learned my lesson after having so much trouble with live streams in like for the first few weeks I did this that I try to get on a few minutes early so if there's any problems I can fix them out ahead of time. Hey Red Feather, welcome. So excited that you're here. So today we got to give Grim like a huge round of applause for picking our topic. It's film, and then I alternate film slash movies. I have some really fun facts about that. Um, you want to roll a toilet paper to start? You know what, Ray Ray? Absolutely, because that's how we roll here. So let me just write that down. Ray Ray gets a roll of toilet paper to start. You got it. Let's see. Red Feather says, I will be back in about 20 minutes, but I will be back. Okay, no problem. Take your time. We always go for an hour, so you can come in and out however you want. Yes, Superman, you can have a frog. My goodness, having to give out so many things before we even start. So Superman gets a frog. Unfortunately, my artistic skills are not so great. Yeah, you know what, Red Feather? I feel like if people really want symbols that badly when they start, then like who am I to tell them no? I mean, the only thing that actually counts to win are the points for getting questions right. Like the symbols are just to make people feel loved and welcome. So, how about okay? Straight talking. Fedora Chick wants chocolate. My goodness, you guys are a really needy bunch today. All right, chocolate bar. I'm gonna write chocolate. Okay, you got it. Hey, Supernova. No, you're not late at all. I started mine a little bit earlier. Red Feather, you let me know whatever you want when you get back. It's yours. Everybody, Supernova had surgery today, so let's all tell her how much we love her and that we're glad she's here. Surgeries can be tough, so I'm so excited. Hope you're feeling better. I'm glad you were able to make it. I love that our games are getting more people are joining right away. Um, yes, you can pick one when you get a point, Red Feather. No problem at all. Um, so as I said, we are going to do the topic of film or movies today, um, which I'm really excited about. I got some really, really fun questions for you guys, so I'm super stoked about that. Sometimes I'm more excited about topics than others, but it's amazing the things you can find out about different movies that like you probably never would have known. So I'm super excited to do this. Um, you're kind of okay, Supernova? Well, if you have to leave at any point, I completely understand. You know, oh, thank you for sharing on Twitter. Actually, I should do that too, right? Should I do that? I'm not going to bother sharing. I'm just going to be like, yo, trivia is happening right now. Trivia is happening right now on my, whoops, that's not how you spell on my YouTube channel. Come play. Okay. We'll leave that there. If anybody actually asks me for the link, then, oh. See, Supernova, you're set to private, so I can't just, like, retweet you. But thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Look, I really appreciate all the support you guys show me. I can't even begin to describe it. You guys have all been here, but in case anybody else comes in, I want to be really clear, especially since I did a little bit of a drama type video. I don't want to say drama, but I did talk about another YouTuber on my Monday live stream. So I want to make sure that we remember the rules for trivia. The only rule that I have is that no drama, no other YouTubers, no outside issues are to be discussed during trivia. This is a place where no matter what you're doing or where you come from or what corner of YouTube you hang out with, like you can come here, you can hang out, And, nobody's going to judge you. Nobody's going to ask you what side of any issue you're on. So this is a fun-loving place for everybody, regardless of where you come from. So with that out of the way, this way, in case anybody comes on, you guys can just remind them if somebody starts talking drama, we can just let them know, like, hey, we can talk drama anytime, just not on trivia night. And Supernova, if throughout the stream, if you could just share my Streamlabs link in case for some reason anybody's interested in donating, something fun like jumps up and dances on the screen. I still haven't seen that happen, so it's an option, but again, and you get a special type of point if you do donate to me. You get K points. My kids created them. They're used only for tiebreakers, so you can't win just by donating money. Wanted to make that very clear, but I also have a Patreon and all that fun stuff. But I think we are just about ready to go. Raymond, welcome. I think I said hi to you already. I don't remember. But film, movies. Can you guys see that? I know it's a little far away. There's an accident in your living room. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, go to live chat. I'm not even on live chat. See? Good thing for Supernova. I was on top chat myself. Yes, trivia should be everybody's happy place. Okay. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to pull up the questions and get it started because it is now a little bit after 9 and there's no reason to delay. I'm really excited that you guys all came on like so fast. You have no idea how happy that makes me. All right. I'm just pulling up my Google Doc. So, just so you guys know, I always try to make questions that are like unique and fun and something maybe you don't know. Some are easier than others, but it's always about having fun. So, hold on. I'm going to move over so the chat's not on my face. There we go. Okay. Yeah, trivia night. Woo woo. Oh, yay, Grumpy Cat. Don't worry. You're actually not late. We're starting right now. So, everything's good. Yes, movies. Film and movies, because Grim made the suggestion this morning and I said, you got it. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so what we are going to do is read the very first question, which was actually a question I found on like a lot of different places, and it was actually really funny. Hold on, I gotta find it. Okay, get your fingers ready, because here comes the first question. I hope you guys are ready. So fun. Okay. The sound of tortoises mating was used to create the vicious sounds of this predator in the Jurassic Park movie. The sound of tortoises mating was used to create the vicious sounds of this predator in the Jurassic Park movies. Yes, please make sure you're on live chat because it won't show up right if it's... Oh, hello, Matthew. Yes, raptor. That's right. Raptor. Matthew got it. It's actually velociraptor, which is what Grimm said, but I'm going to give Matthew the point. And I'm actually going to give Grimm a half a point because he actually said the full name, which I assume takes longer to type. So half a point for Grimm. So you're not going to play. You worked in a movie store. So what? You got to play. Maybe you're just not, maybe you don't type as fast as other people. And trust me, there are questions here that you may not know anyway. Just, it's all fun. So great job. So Ray Ray has a roll of toilet paper. Superman 87 has a frog. Fedora Chick has a chocolate bar. Matthew has a point, and Grim has half a point. And we only had one question. So really, it's anybody's game at this point. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. My nose always runs. That's what happens when you snort drugs up your nose for so many years. But I'm clean now and have been for 6.5 years. So yeah. For the record, Matthew, when he talks in movie quotes like regularly. Okay. So, you may have your competition cut out for you. All right. So here we go. Next question. All right, I'm going to give another like sort of easy one. If you don't win this, you'll burn your house down. Grumpy Cat, you can't do that. That would not be good. Hey, George, my benzo hell, glad to join us. We are playing trivia. The topic is film and movies, and everybody's having fun. So, I'm about to read question number 2. I can't believe you woke up. For the record, my benzo hell is Not in the US. It is like 3 a.m. his time. So he came to join us for trivia because he's just that awesome. Okay, so here's the next question. Where was I? Okay. The canine that played this famous dog role actually earned $125 per week, which was more than the actors who played the Munchkins. The canine that played this famous dog role actually earned $125 per week, which is more than the actors who played the Munchkins. I'm looking for the name of the dog. Let's see. You burned a candle nonetheless. Okay, it's not Air Bud, not Cujo. Toto! Grumpy Cat got it. Toto! Ray Ray and I guess is it Kaki? Keiki 51 also got it, but Grumpy Cat got it first. So point for Grumpy Cat. Yes, Toto from The Wizard of Oz was actually paid $125 a week, and the Munchkins were only paid $50 a week. No, yeah, $50 a week. So the dog actually got paid like more than some of the actors, which was crazy. Yeah, you can die happy now. Oh, I'm sorry you missed the question, Grim. Don't worry, we've got plenty of questions. I'm very excited for everybody who joined us. Yeah, I did say Munchkins. Some of the questions I realized were kind of obscure, so I tried to like write extra hints in them. Hey Paul, welcome. So excited to have you. So right now we have Ray Ray with a roll of toilet paper, Superman with the frog, Fedora Chick with the chocolate bar, Matthew with a point, Grim with half a point, and Grumpy Cat with a point. So it's anybody's game. Stephen Warner's Iron Man, that's fantastic. We love superheroes here, so I'm so glad you joined us. Yay! So this is fun. Okay, great. Oh, hitting bad reception, Grim. That's a bummer. All right. I'd like not reading them in question. You're Wolverine. Well, here we go. So we've got a whole bunch of superheroes joining us, which is fantastic because in case anything goes down, we have people to keep us safe. So that's fantastic. Okay, so we are going to read another question. Hope you're ready. Get your fingers ready to type. So the question is this. The director, James Cameron, was actually the person who created the naked charcoal painting of Kate Winslet that was used in this movie. The director, James Cameron, was actually the person who created the naked charcoal painting of Kate Winslet that was used in this movie. Grumpy Cat, Titanic, you got it right away. Paul, we're happy to have you. Supernova got it, but Grumpy Cat got it first. Look, you guys all got it. Great job. Reminder to make sure that you're on live chat because if you're on top chat, it'll like show you first regardless, I think. So make sure you're on live chat. We want to make sure nobody has any confusion as to who got first. So Grumpy Cat's in the lead with 2 points. Matthew has a point, Grim has half a point, Fedora Chick has a chocolate bar, Superman 87 has a frog, and Ray Ray has a roll of toilet paper because he loves toilet paper. So, yay, I'm so excited. So, this is going great. Yeah, it was kind of funny. So I also learned when looking through quote, I find a lot of different facts about things. And did you just write this missing arm? What is that? So one of the other things I learned about Kate Winslet is she was like super nervous about having to do like her nude scene with Leonardo DiCaprio. So when she first walked on set, like the very first time she saw Leonardo DiCaprio, she flashed him because she wanted to like make it less awkward when she was going to have to get naked in front of him for the movie, which I thought was kind of funny. Like, yay for Leo, right? Like, can you imagine like doing absolutely nothing and just getting flashed by like a beautiful woman? Like, that must be a good time. So, yes, toilet paper will be a currency after the zombie apocalypse. That's for sure. Yeah, she can flash me anytime. Exactly. Kate Winslet, regardless of whether you're a man or woman, Kate Winslet is beautiful. So, and let's be real, Leonardo DiCaprio isn't so bad looking himself. So, Raymond has a plan. You mean like a plan for the zombie apocalypse or just like a plan for something else? Like a plan to win trivia, like a plan for the day. Leonardo DiCaprio is awesome. I agree. Why is there a person next to you with 10 arms? What does that mean, Superman 87? Why is there a person next to you with 10 arms? I hope there's not someone next to you with 10 arms. You're in the room next to me. Happens to you all the time, Matthew. Oh, for everything. Well, that's great. It's good to like be prepared for things. Having a plan for like everything is probably pretty helpful. Do your plans often like work out? Because my plans never work out. Okay. At this point, I'll take anyone flashing me. I'd flash you, Grumpy Cat, but just not on YouTube. I just, I remember back in high school and college, like I just didn't care. I flashed people all the time, but I'm 35 years old and a mom now, so that's like not really my scene. And Matthew, don't worry, Grumpy Cat is not trying to get me. So, okay, plans work. That's good to know. Yeah, Matthew's my boyfriend and Superman 87 is my son. So, that's why you have a plan for the cat. You have a plan for the stray cat in my neighborhood. I don't even want to know what that is. Never mind, it's my 10 fingers. Ha ha ha, Superman 87. I am from New Jersey. You got beads. You're not getting anyone. I'm sorry, no problem. Okay. Yes, I used to flash people all the time. And that's just true. My son is 9. And my daughter's 12, but she's in bed. My son's supposed to be sleeping, but he likes to play. Oh, Georgia. I lived in Georgia. I lived at Fort Stewart by Savannah for a while. Okay. Let's see. All right, this one may be a little bit harder. This was a cool question too. Okay, get ready. Next question. For this horror movie, the bees used were specifically bred since they had to be exactly 12 hours old. This allowed the bees to look like adult bees but not be able to use the stinger yet. For this horror movie, the bees used were specifically bred since they had to be exactly 12 hours old. This allowed the bees to look like adult bees but not be able to use their stinger. It is not birds. It is not the bee movie. Ooh, Grimm got it. Candyman. Candyman is right. Good job, Grimm. Supernova got it right after. But yes, it was Candyman. Yeah, so what's crazy is that they said that they had to be exactly 12 hours old because 12-hour-old bees apparently like they look like adult bees, but their stingers aren't fully developed yet or something. So they can't sting. So I don't know if any of you remember Candyman, but like scenes he had them like all over his face and all over his body. So like I imagine that would have been a miserable thing to film if you were getting stung all the time. It's just Sonic the Hedgehog because it's a horror film. I haven't seen it, but it sounds like it could be scary. Okay, so I will tell you right now, we have a Grumpy Cat with 2 points, Grim with 1.5 points, Matthew with a point, Fedora with a bar of chocolate, Superman with a frog, and Ray Ray with a roll of toilet paper. So it's anybody's game. We play until 10 o'clock, and we are good. So let's move right into another question. Are you guys ready? Stanley Kubrick destroyed all the props from this movie as he didn't want them reused in any lesser sci-fi movie. Stanley Kubrick destroyed all the props from this movie as he didn't want them reused in any lesser sci-fi movie. If you say Candyman 3 times, I get a roll of toilet paper. Haha. I don't even think I saw the Sonic trailer, Grumpy Cat. Not A Clockwork Orange. Not It. Not Alien. Not A Clockwork Orange. No idea. Don't worry, I'll give hints. Anybody get it? If not, I'll give a hint. Okay, here's my hint. Not Citizen Kane, not Clockwork Orange. My hint is this. My hint is many people believed that the scenes of this movie were also used to fake the moon landing. Dun dun dun. Odyssey, Supernova. I'm giving it to you. It is 2001: A Space Odyssey. I'm gonna give it to Supernova, but I'm gonna give Red Feather a 0.5 point because she said the whole thing first. So Supernova gets 1, and Red Feather is going to get a half a point for saying the whole thing. Since she typed out the whole thing. So we don't count spelling. As long as I know what you mean, we count that. So I'm going to give the point. Odyssey was close enough to get the point, but Red Feather said 2001 Space Odyssey, which is the full title of the movie, in which case she's going to get a half a point. So good job. Really, it's such a close game. So we have Grumpy with 2 points. Supernova and Matthew both have 1 point. Oh, Grim has a point and a half, and Red Feather has a half a point. Fedora Chick has a chocolate bar, Superman 87 has a frog, and Ray Ray has a roll of toilet paper. So it is anybody's game. I've actually not seen it either, but it's supposed to be like one of the best sci-fi movies like ever made. Right now, Winner just gets a lot of love from everybody who's playing. I'm hoping in the future, if I'm able to start bringing it a little money during Streamlabs, like while we play, that eventually I'll be able to do some type of prize, like a gift card, or if there's YouTubers who have merchandise, maybe they'll want to donate it and we can use it for a prize. So I'm working, as the game grows, I am working on potential prizes in the future, but right now you just get some love from all of us. I hope that's enough for now. Let's see. Paul gets a heart. Okay, you got it, Supernova. Paul gets a heart. See, how about that? Everybody loves each other here. Give me a Superman logo. Never mind, I have one already. Okay. Super, you got no. Superman is my 9-year-old son. So watch how we speak to him, please. I want an all-inclusive trips to Amsterdam. I think we all would like that. I'm not sure that's ever going to happen here. But, like, how about this? If I start making millions, then I will give away an all-expense-paid trip to Amsterdam for the winner of trivia. All right? But I wouldn't hold your breath. I'm a single mom with 2 kids currently at my parents' house. So, like, it'll take a while. Let's see. What else we got here? I got Purple Star Dog. I don't know what Purple Star Dog is. Yes, I heard T-Series hit 100 million today. Can't smoke, had tooth surgery. Yeah. Oh, don't spend your money. I think my Benzo Hell meant put a emoji that my computer doesn't recognize because it just shows up like a little box. Let's see. You're watching me and Negs at the same time. Well, welcome, Angry Veteran. Yeah, I hate live streaming the same time as Negs, but I always do trivia at 9 o'clock on Wednesdays. So I let him know. He said he may stop by after his stream is done. So we'll see. I thought that was a leaf. I apologize, Chex. No. That's totally fine. Supernovas isn't. Oh, you were talking to Supernova. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Superman. Superman is my son. Supernova is a leaf. You can talk to her about all that. She can't smoke right now because she's had tooth surgery. But yeah. No, you're good. Okay. Sorry. That was my misunderstanding. I thought you were asking my 9-year-old son about that. And I was like, but no, Supernova's fine. You can talk to her all about that. So, okay, we're all good then. Yeah, I really enjoy watching my Benzo Hell's live streams in the morning. He just sits and chats and we're all good. All right, who wants another question? Let's see. Okay, you guys ready? This one may be a little bit easier. Production of this movie halted for a year to allow Tom Hanks to lose 50 pounds and grow out his facial hair. Production of this movie halted for a year to allow Tom Hanks to lose 50 pounds and grow out his facial hair. Anybody know? I figure once you guys get it. Castaway. Matthew got it. Good job, Matthew. Yes, it was Castaway. Supernova's right behind you. Superman 87 too. Look, see, I knew you guys all had it. I have Matthew as first, so I gave him the point. Paul, I'm actually in what we call Central Jersey. And the funny thing is that if you're in North Jersey or South Jersey, they'll tell you that Central Jersey doesn't exist. But as somebody who lives in Central Jersey, I will tell you that it does. I'm like right in the middle of New Jersey. Like, right, you know when look at the ocean side of Jersey and it looks like it has like a little armpit? Yeah, like I live right in the pit. That's like the Central Jersey area. That's where I live. Only reason you missed is because you can't hear with your headphones. Well, I hope you have better working headphones, Grumpy. Yeah, good job, Matthew. Woo woo! So currently, Matthew and Grumpy are tied with 2 points. Grim has a point and a half. Supernova has a point. Red Feather has a half a point. Paul has a heart. Fedora Chick has a chocolate bar. Superman has a frog. And Ray Ray has a roll of toilet paper. So, anybody's game. Am I in the mafia? Ray Ray, do I look like I'm in the mafia? Do you think I have the personality to be in the mafia? I couldn't, like, be tough on anybody. I just, like, would hug them to death, you know? Let's see. Okay, I just like to make sure. But, you know, Tony Soprano, like, those characters, they were based in North Jersey. They're, like, that strip club is actually a real place. It's called something else, but it's right off of Route 4, which is, like, the road that takes North Jersey into New York. So, you know, that is a real place. For legal reason, that's a joke. Yes, sorry, something's in my mouth. And it's not like something that's supposed to be there. Check that out if you want to get a laugh. I'm afraid of what you put, Matthew, but I will trust you for not putting any bad links in my chat. Okay, well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a whole lot of fun. I really enjoy having you guys all here. And yeah, you're in a shop and you couldn't hear because I was in. Oh, okay. Well, good. Please don't kill me for legal reasons. That's a joke. Ha ha ha, Steven. That's very funny. All right. So here we go. Okay. You guys ready? Here's the next question. One of the most visually impactful parts of this movie is its only use of color, which is a little girl in a red coat. One of the most visually impactful parts of this movie is in its use of color, being a little girl in a red coat. Oh, I'm glad you caught me live too. Not Casablanca. Paul, I don't think everybody here is in recovery. Not Little Red Riding Hood. Schindler's List. Yes, Matthew got it. Sorry, I didn't see it, Matthew. Yes, Schindler's List. Schindler's List. It wasn't orange, it was red. You can look that up. It was not orange. But men seem to be colorblind in red colors, like on the red spectrum, so it doesn't surprise me that as a man you would have seen it as a different color, but it was definitely red. I'm just looking for everything. So yeah, so a lot of the people here are in recovery, but not everybody. So the idea is like I do trivia because for people in recovery who can't leave the house or they don't feel up for it and you just want to have fun, like here's a place to come. However, it's also a great way to like hang out with people who aren't in recovery in like a safe, loving environment. So I don't judge anybody. You don't have to be in recovery to play. Like I don't care about what people talk about in the chat as long as it's not unreasonable. It's supposed to be like a loving, caring, welcoming place for everybody, no matter where you're from or where you're at, you know? Indians have poo-poo in their brains. That's a blatant racist lie, but still not defamation. Well, I don't know about all that, but I don't like talking negatively about anybody, so I would appreciate it if we can keep the chat to, like, loving, positive things. That's just my preference. Let's see. Search PewDiePie, congratulations. It's my relaxing day trivia. Yes, exactly. Oh, it's a PewDiePie song. I did not know that. Okay. Sorry, I'm not really up on what PewDiePie does. I just like to make sure that, like, nobody misinterprets things and, like, everybody, like, if somebody watches the replay of this or if somebody, like, comes in right now knowing nothing about me or my channel, that they see, like, a safe, loving, happy place, you know? Okay. I'll have to look into the PewDiePie song because clearly I'm out of the loop. You guys all knew it was a song. I didn't. And now I definitely feel my age. Hey everyone, hope you have some movies after my recovery date. I can't remember any of the names of these. Hey Deborah, don't worry. I have a whole bunch, some more recent, some that are older. Let's see. They like to take receipts. There you go. That's why we only talk about positive things and we never say negative things about anybody on this channel at all, at least not in trivia. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find. Okay, here we go. Next question. On the first day of filming this movie, Meryl Streep told Anne Hathaway, "I think you're perfect for the role. I'm so happy we're going to be working together." Then she paused and followed it up with, "That's the last nice thing I'll say to you," which was true. On the first day of filming this movie, Meryl Streep told Anne Hathaway, "I think you're perfect for the role." Prada, that's right. So Grimm is going to get a point for saying Prada because we count it even if it's not full. But Grumpy Cat's going to get half a point for saying the full movie titled. Who did I say? Grumpy Cat, right? Okay. So here's where we currently are. We have Matthew with 3 points. Both Grumpy Cat and Grimm have 2.5 points. Supernova has 1 point. Red Feather has a half a point. Paul has a heart. Fedora Chick has a chocolate bar. Superman has a frog, and Ray Ray has a roll of toilet paper. So it's anybody's game. But it looks like right now Matthew, Grimm, and Grumpy Cat are all like fairly close to each other. Okay. I have to keep stretching my legs. I'm like, sometimes I feel like I'm too old to sit on the floor, but it's really the only place I can film right now. Because I'm living, as I said, I'm in my parents' house. So, like, if I were to film, like, in the kitchen or at a table or, like, somewhere where there's more room, it's also, like, where there's other people. So I have to, like, film in my room, which is great, but it means I have to sit on the floor. Oh, and it hurts my legs. All right, let's see. No, they're all having fun. Don't worry, Benzo Hell. These are my people, especially Grimm and Grumpy Cat and Supernova. They play all the time. So, how big is your heart? Well, it fits next to you on the page. Can you see it? So, I try to keep everything in the lines. I'm one of those people that I like things like orderly and in the lines, so everything's the same. The frog, the heart, the points, they are all the same size. What can I put my heart on? Well, right now it's on the page. I mean, I guess you could put it on something else. I just don't know how that would work. Well, all it took was a massive corporate entity with every song in Bollywood. Is that a quote too? No, I know you were joking, George. Don't worry. Shane is here. Darn, missed the start. That's okay. We're halfway through, but it's anybody's game. First time here, but bedtime for me now. Oh, no problem. It's welcome. I'm glad you came. We do this every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come on back. We'd love to have you. And the replay is always up to watch. So you can always watch the end and see if you know the answers. Whoop, whoop. I can see some emojis. Like, I can see Grumpy Cat's, like, arm emojis. I see Shane's heart emojis. There was just one emoji you put up, George, that I didn't see. So the context is different. Talking about T-Series. Shane, what's good? Shane's here. Yes, Shane's not your Shane, Matthew. This is my friend Shane. He plays trivia with me, not your Shane. All right, I'm playing this until my phone battery dies. Well, that looks good. Is Illuminati real? All right. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the chat. Let's go for another question. All right, here we go. That's not nice, Matthew. You're going to hurt Shane's feelings. Just because he's not your friend doesn't mean he's not a friend. I'm just so excited that you were able to catch the live, George. So, don't fight over you. Let's see. Bleach lasagna, T-Series ain't nothing but a bleach lasagna. That sounds awful. I'm so glad that you guys are entertaining yourselves with this PewDiePie T-Series stuff. But you know what? Clearly my son knows what you're talking about, and that's all that matters. Look, I don't hate your Shane. I just think your Shane is unique. That's all. Okay. I know the chat is going mad. I can't read questions and keep up because, yeah, don't hurt feelings. That's right. We love everybody here. Now, we're going to read a new question. Here we go. In preparation for this character, Heath Ledger spent up to 6 weeks locked away in a motel room and delved into the psychology of this character as well as the character's tics and sadistic laugh. In preparation for this character, Heath Ledger spent about 6 weeks locked away in a motel room. Oh, you got it, Grimm. Joker. That's right. Wow, everybody got it, but I got Grim having it first, which means Grim is currently in first place with 3.5 points, followed by Matthew, who has 3 points. Grumpy Cat has 2.5. Supernova has 1. Red Feather has a half a point. Paul has a heart. Fedora has a chocolate bar. Superman has a frog, and Ray Ray has a roll of toilet paper. And I feel like we need to give Shane a heart as well, because we've been arguing and he's been putting lots of emojis for us. And I also think that we need to give my Benzo Hal a smiley face because he woke up at 3 a.m. to come see us and play trivia. So I think that deserves a something. Don't worry about misspellings, George. We don't count spellings here. As long as I know what you're trying to say. Like, my general rules are like, you can't just like smash your face against the keyboard and then like be like, but that's what I meant. But if it's close and we can tell it's close, that's fine. Remember, anybody who came in late, to put it on live chat. Thank you so much for sharing my Streamlabs Supernova. Again, if you're interested in earning K points, which are good for tiebreakers, or you just want to support my channel, you can make a donation and through the link that Supernova put up, and it'll like pop up on my screen and like something happens. I set it up, but I've never seen it because I don't think I've ever gotten donations during trivia. So, but no pressure. Just letting you know you can if you want to. You swear you were first. Uh-oh. It's possible, George. I'm not sure if it makes the chat slower. Hold on, I want to go scroll back up. I have Grim, Shane, then Grumpy Cat. Can other people check and tell me if they have anybody other than Grim as first? Okay, Paul. I'm giving you 2 more hearts, so you have 3 in total. No worries. We give hearts away all the time. Same. My chat says I was first too. Bring it, Grumps. Grimp was... Shane, check and make sure you're on live chat and not top chat. No, I believe you, Shane. Double check because you recently came in. Did you switch it from top chat to live chat? Because if you didn't, it's going to show yours first all the time. Oh, welcome back, Red Feather. Yay. You got Grimace first. That's what I said, right? I gave Grim the point. You're in live chat. Does anybody else have Shane as first? I just want to make sure. You see responses before the question is asked, so you may have a delay on your internet. It's possible. Oh yes, okay. It says top chat. So on the if you're on your phone at least, there's like a thing. It shows like 3 little lines. Click that, and then it'll give you the option to go to live chat. Don't worry, we'll wait until you fix it. No, it's all right. Look, sometimes connections are bad, and I know how frustrating that could be. That's why we give symbols and fun stuff too, because I don't ever want anybody to feel left out because they can't get their answers in first. Okay, perfect. So Shane's back on. Okay, so everybody's agreeing with that. Hold on. Matthew sent me a text. What do you? Yeah, Matthew sent me a text that he shows Grim as Joker, saying Joker first. Okay. Okay, good. Now we're all people like winning, but it's really all about having fun. So let me just read where we're at again. Yeah, I can absolutely watch Vine compilations on YouTube instead of sleeping too, Stephen. I can relate. I see you. Okay. Yes, Grim is winning. Grim has 3.5 points. Matthew has 3 points. Grumpy Cat has 2.5. Supernova has 1. Red Feather has a half. Paul has 3 hearts. Shane has a heart. My Benzo Hell has a smiley face. Fedora has a chocolate bar. Superman 87 has a frog. And Ray Ray has some toilet paper. How are you donating money? You can't donate money with my card, hon. You can't do that. It should... Well, I appreciate that, Superman. But you can't, it's not going to work because you're donating money. You're donating my own money back to me, and I don't think I have money set in my PayPal account right now. So don't do that. I appreciate you, Superman. I love you. I think you're awesome, but please don't do that again. Okay, you're heading to Missouri. I really wish I could go back to bed, but these dreams are awesome. Wish I could catch them all the time. Oh, streams. Thank you so much. I really love that. I really appreciate all the support, guys. I really do. It's like paying for social health care. Actually, Ray, my kid has my card number memorized, and he has since he's been like 3, and he's never, not one time, bought something without permission. Both my kids actually have my number. Well, actually, I don't know if my daughter has it memorized, but yeah, I can totally trust them that way. They're really great. And plus, I'm a single mom, so I don't really got any money. So it doesn't do any good. Yes, driving mommy crazy. And I'm gonna do one more question. Oh, I take stuff too seriously. Oh, you're making a joke. I get you. You're going to Texas. All right. I live in Missouri. It's boring. Well, why don't you guys all come to Jersey and you can hang out with me? All right, we're gonna read one more question, and then we're all gonna tell Superman 87 that it's bedtime. So let's do one more question. Okay, here we go. Get ready. Tom Hanks was actually not paid for his role in this movie. He only received percentage points, which actually netted him about $40 million. Tom Hanks was actually not paid for his role in this movie. He received percentage points, which actually netted him about 40 million. Shane got it with Forrest Gump. Great job. Yay. All right, Shane got it with Forrest Gump. No, I know you couldn't have donated Superman because it would have showed up on my screen. Good job, Shane, with Forrest Gump. Shane is on the board. Woo, woo. So it looks like my Benzo Hell and Superman 87 are both going to bed. So let's say good night to both of them. Good night. Tell them that we love them. Give them lots of hearts and smiley faces and emojis so we can send them off with love. Grumpy cat. Ray, you were not first. It's not bedtime, don't listen. It is bedtime, and I make the rules in my house. So Superman 87 was told he can play till 9:40, and that's it. So, bedtime. Good night, my Benzo. George, I love you. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow if you go live. And Superman, good night. Ray's throwing the kitchen table across the room. Don't throw the kitchen table because then you're going to want to win a kitchen table instead of just a couch cushion. And we're going to have all sorts of problems because I can't make a kitchen table happen. It's 9:39. Ha ha ha. Good night, Superman. Okay. Everybody's saying good night. He was trying to get other people to donate. Oh, probably. That's smart. Well, in that case, thank you, Superman 87. You're adorable. I love you. Go to bed. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. Kid's going places. Smart kid. Yeah, he is a smart kid. Both my kids are super smart. So, yes, if anybody would like to donate, there, Supernova put the link in. I am really interested to see like what happens on the screen because I'm pretty sure I have it set up to do something, but you know, yes, you got a question, Shane. So don't change it back. It will screw you. Don't change what back? I don't change what back. Aw, thanks, Paul. I really appreciate that. I hope you mean like off the charts in a good way and not like off the charts, like lock her up somewhere and take her off YouTube, you know? Because that could really go either way. Yeah, both my kids are too smart for their own good. So, all right, we got to get back to questions. Good night, honey. Right to bed. Go. Come on. Go to bed. Sorry. All right, I would use it instead of going to sleep. You can't trust me, huh? Can you guys hear that? Hold on. This is what my son slid under the door. Alright, take it away before I get, like, in trouble for using copyrighted music or something. Alright, close the door. Good night. Yeah, there's more questions. We go till 10. I was just telling my Benzo Hell and Superman were going to bed. I just wanted to make sure they felt the love before they left. Yeah, we still got 20 minutes. So, all right, here we go. Next question. All right, you ready? I'll have to listen to the full song. Awesome. I'll have to listen to the full song later. And then I was reading Paul's comment about saying my name is awesome. Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lot of minutes. 20 minutes. Okay, question. I get caught up in the chat. You got to stop doing that to me. Otherwise, we never get the questions written. Read. Not written. I wrote them. We never get the questions read. Okay. Because Will Smith became so enamored with his canine co-star, he tried to adopt him after the filming of this movie completed. Because Will Smith became so enamored with his canine co-star, he tried to adopt him after filming of this movie completed. So I'm looking for the name of the movie where the two main... I Am Legend. Yes, Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat got it. I Am Legend. Woo woo. Look at that. Grumpy Cat and Grim are like right tied. Good job, guys. So yeah, apparently he wanted to adopt the dog because they had become really close during filming, but the trainer of the dog was like, "No, that's my dog." And I guess he tried to like pay her for the dog, but she wouldn't have it. So I can understand that. Like if you actually really care about a dog, can you imagine being like, "Oh, you like my dog? Well, great. There you go." You know? Yeah, I Am Legend. Let's see. YouTube Rewind. Ha ha ha. Legend is its own movie, by the way. There's a movie called Legend. I bet there is. There's movies called anything. Okay, next question. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that part made me sad too. All right, you got it. Next question. We'll move on quickly. Okay. Next question. Here we go. Angelina Jolie frightened children during the filming of this movie as they thought she was actually a real evil witch. Angelina Jolie frightened the children during the filming of this movie as they thought she was actually a real evil witch. Not Tomb Raider, Maleficent. Supernova got it. That's right, Maleficent. Yeah, she apparently, except for the main character girl that was in the movie, any other kids around or at the movie, like they thought she was a real witch, and they were really, really upset. Yeah, it wasn't Tomb Raider. Sorry, Shane. It was Maleficent. So, yeah, nobody would sell their pup for even $1 million. You know, it's your dog. It's your puppy. You love him. So, let's see. Yeah, check out the big brain on Supernova. That's right. She is a witch. Ha ha ha, Deborah. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. You ready? Oh, you lost connection. Well, don't worry. I have another question. Believe it or not, I have about double the amount of questions that I actually ever read. And then after about 4 games, the 5th game is a combination of all the leftover questions that I use. And we call it Scrapple because Matthew named it Scrapple. So that'll be in 2 weeks, I think. We'll do that. Can you do some X-rated movies? Who, me? I'm a 35-year-old mom. You don't want me doing X-rated movies at all. Trust me on that. You love her dad? Okay. Ex-wife said she wouldn't pose in Playboy for $1 million. I said yes, she would. Amen, Ray Ray. Look, if I was giving $1 million, I probably would pose in Playboy. But doing an X-rated film, like, that's, like, totally different territory. And, yeah, I don't want my kids to be, like, you know, teenagers one day, like, popping around on the internet, like, coming across some porn and being like, oh, hey, that's my mom. Like, no, it is not a life I want. No, thank you. Yes, next, Shane. Sorry, I'm going. Okay, next question. Here we go. Don't clap at me, Grim. That's not nice. Okay, bucket of chicken and $50. There you go. Nice, you could buy a new boyfriend. Thanks, Matthew. Okay. Where'd I go? Okay, in the movie Django Unchained, this actor actually cut his hand for real on glass in a scene where he smashed his hand onto the table. Quentin Tarantino was so impressed by the actor's performance after that they left that take in the actual film. In the Oh, that is a topic. Okay, we could do that. Not Jamie Foxx. In the movie Django Unchained, this actor actually cut his hand for real on glass in a scene where he smashed his hand onto the table. Oh, Simply Samantha coming in from nowhere with the right answer. That's right. Wow, good job, Simply Samantha. Simply Samantha. All right, so here's where we are so far. Yeah, it was one of those like weird Quentin Tarantino movies that I'm not even sure made much sense. But apparently during the scene, Leonardo DiCaprio like smashed his hand down on the table and there was like a thin stemmed wine glass that broke. And it cut his hand and he was bleeding everywhere. And so the scene you see in the actual movie is his real blood, like he's actually bleeding. And ever since you saw the R-rated Mary Poppins parody, I'll tell you right now, I don't think I would ever be interested to see an R-rated Mary Poppins parody. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, when he smashed it, no, Ray, you weren't first. You did get the right answer, but it wasn't first. Ray, I'll give you another roll of toilet paper to make up for it, okay? Does that make you feel better? Um, Yeah, it was a weird movie. So anyway, but he smashed his hand out. He was bleeding everywhere, and he kept character the whole time and completed the scene. And they were so impressed with how he like totally completed the scene straight face, even though he was bleeding like a mofo, that they kept that in the final movie. So I think that's cool. All right, so let's just read the points where we are. We have all right, so Grim and Grumpy Cat both have 3.5 points. Matthew has 3 points. Supernova has 2 points. Red Feather has a half a point. Simply Samantha has a point. Shane has a point and a heart. Paul has 3 hearts. My Benzo Hell has a smiley face. Fedora Chick has a chocolate bar. Superman 87 has a frog. And Ray Ray has 2 rolls of toilet paper. So, it's anybody's game. Rules of Journey. Welcome. I'm not really sure what you said there, but so glad to have you. Okay. Facts. Okay. Just move on, tally at the end. Shane, it's because you want to get more right, isn't it? People like to know where they're at. Okay. I have no idea what Rules of Journey is saying, but that's okay. We don't need to understand everybody in life. Here, I'll give you a poop emoji. Yeah, points are, I'll give you a poop emoji too. Points are how you win. The symbols are just because we love you. And we don't like people feeling left out or like they're not being included, so we give symbols out too. But the points are the only thing that matters for the win. Okay? I don't even see the chat. Oh, how come? All right, here we go. Next question. Because we only have 10 minutes left, so let me get some questions out there. After the release of this movie, the population of clownfish in the Australian reefs dropped by 75%. After the release of this movie, the population of clownfish in the Australian reefs dropped by 75%. I want to be a piece of crap. At least it can fertilize plants. Haha. Simply Samantha, Finding Nemo, Grumpy Cat, Shane, and Red Feather all right after. But yeah, we've got Simply Samantha super fast in there. So we better watch out. She's going to take you all down with the last couple of questions. Not Finding Newark, Matthew. Newark is a city in New Jersey. It's not really known for like the best, happiest, peppiest place. You see you first in live chat. Are you sure? All right. Sorry, guys. Everybody needs to check. Who do they have first in live chat for Finding Nemo? I have it as Simply Samantha, Grumpy Cat, Shane, and Red Feather in that order. Finding dead bodies in Jersey. That'd be a good movie, Ray Ray. I know Shane is on live chat, unless you left and came back. You have Samantha? Oh, Supernova. Paul wants you to be his girlfriend. Another screenshot taken. All right, double check, Shane. You didn't leave and then come back, did you? Did you refresh it? Double check, make sure it says live chat on top again. All right, everybody. I'm sorry, Shane, but everybody's saying they see Samantha too. All right, Shane, don't worry. I'll give you another heart though, just so you know I love you, okay? Don't be upset. Don't be upset, Shane. I have no doubt that you got the answer right away. But if it's showing up for everybody as Samantha, then it's only fair it goes to Samantha. But I did give you a heart, so you can feel loved. Okay? We're good. I hope so, right? Is that okay? Yeah, I don't want Shane to be unhappy. You can't have people upset in trivia. It like goes against it. Yeah, even Grim sees Samantha. All right. We'll probably have time for 2 more questions. Aw, don't be discouraged. How about this? I gave you a heart, but I'll also give you a kissy face emoji. How about that? So I gave you a heart and a kissy face emoji. So I hope that makes up for it. I'm on AOF dial-up. Right, you always make me laugh. Be my man. You guys are great. All right, let's see what else we got here. We'll have time for 2 more questions. All right, here we go. The cat being held by Marlon Brando in this movie was actually a stray and not the one in the actual script. The cat being held by Marlon Brando in this movie was actually a stray and not the one in the actual script. Godfather. Matthew got it. And Shane, that's for you. So Matthew got it with Godfather. Uh-oh, Matthew just took the lead. He's got 4 points, and Grim and Grumpy have 3.5. I will do what you guys asked, and I won't read the entire scoreboard until after, but I'll keep you updated on what the top few scores are. So Matthew has 4, Grim and Grumpy both have 3.5. Supernova and Simply Samantha have 2. Red Feather has a half. Shane has 1. So we're going. Uh-oh, Matthew. Supernova's coming for you. Actually, we're going to do 2 more questions now, okay? Because I have 2 I want to do, and then the rest I am going to save for our Scrapple Day in a couple weeks. So, Grumpy Cat. Garfield's father. All right, here we go. Okay, you ready? I got a rock. Deborah, you want to rock? Yes, Scrapple Day is fun. It's, she goes to Disney, I'm done. Yes, Scrapple Day is when we take the, 4 weeks worth of trivia questions, and I use all the leftover questions for one game. So that's kind of fun. It kind of mixes it up. Okay, so 2 more questions. This is the second to last question for tonight. And it says, this horror movie was almost called Scary Movie. Now, I know they made a movie called Scary Movie, but this is something different. This horror movie was almost called Scary Movie. This horror... Scream! Grumpy Cat got it. That's right. Grumpy Cat, way to go. 4.5 and in the lead. Yes, Scream was actually going to be called Scary Movie until the director heard the Michael Jackson song Scream or something and decided that that was going to be a better name. So, and then of course they did the parody of horror movies and used Scary Movie. So I think Scream is a much better name. All right. So, for the last question, and then I will read the entire scoreboard. Did Deborah ever get back to me about the fact if she wanted a rock? Jexi, I'll be nice on your YouTube sections from now on. Paul, were you the one that told me I look like a man? No, he hasn't been mean here, but I think he may be the one that says I looked hot for a man. Was that you, Paul? Are you... Yeah, it does make Scary Movie even more lame. I agree. Don't worry. Look, the reality of it is, for those of you who know me, even if I get negative comments, I don't block people. I mean, I haven't had to yet. I don't even write back negatively. I always respond back positively. I'm generally a happy, positive, loving person, so Jax would disagree. Yeah, trolls can be funny though. But Paul, answer honestly, were you the one that told me I looked hot for a man? Because I think that may have been you. I want to know. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jex. Well, that's okay. I responded back to you. I didn't even respond meanly. I did kind of laugh out loud at it though. I was like, I don't know whether that's like a compliment or a diss, and I wasn't really sure how to take it. So, but thank you for agreeing to be nicer to me in comment sections. Believe it or not, you're not the first person to leave like a iffy comment and then come play trivia and change their mind. So, uh, do you sponsor any hot chicks with daddy issues? Well, I have. Well, great. Okay, yes, trolls need love too. We all need love. All right, last question because it is just about 10 o'clock. Thank you so much, Supernova. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Where was it? I had one that I had. Oh, here we go. All right, you ready? Maybe you guys may know this one. I don't know. I heard this before, but I wasn't sure. Get ready. Last question. The first movie to ever show a flushing toilet was this horror movie. The first movie ever to show a flushing toilet was this horror movie. Yeah, I think I'm sweet, but I also sweat at night like all the time. It's like a problem. Like I have to keep like a change of clothes out for halfway through the night. Grumpy Cat got it with Psycho. Red Feather's right behind, but Grumpy Cat got it. Yeah, I do sweat a lot at night. It's not something I'm happy about, and I don't even really know why. I think it's because I like the room cold, and then I put on like 30 comforters, and then that's probably why, but I'm not sure. All right, so before we wrap up tonight, before any of you leave, we have to read the scoreboard. Here we go. So we'll start with the people who only have symbols and then move our way up. So we have My Benzo Hell with the smiley face. We have Fedora Chick with the chocolate bar, Superman 87 with a frog, Ray Ray with 2 rolls of toilet paper. We have Paul with 3 hearts and a poop emoji. We have Shane with 2 hearts, a kissy face, and a point. We have Samantha with 2 points. Oh, and Red Feather with a half a point. Supernova with 2 points. And then our last few are Grim with 3.5 points, Matthew with 4 points, and Grumpy Cat with 5.5 points, which puts Grumpy Cat as our winner today. One thing I'm good at and I win is my connection is good. Well, I'm really excited. Okay, so the thing I like to do every game before everybody runs away and calls it a night, start throwing out topics. What kind of topic do you guys want to see for next week? Maybe I'll use them, maybe I won't, but I love hearing what you guys want to play. So quick, type up what topics you want to see. Here's your chance to give a topic that you may know a lot about. But keep in mind that I kind of I try to pull like very unique questions from each category so it's fair to anybody. Music. Let's see, what else? Hot chicks with daddy issues. Okay, hot chicks, daddy issues. Alrighty. Yeah, somebody did say film last week. I have it written down. And then when you said it again this morning, I was kind of in between on that. And then when you said it this morning, the Renaissance Act, I don't even know what you mean, Matthew. Why do you have to be difficult? Why can't you just name a normal topic? That's kind of my thing. Hot chicks with daddy issues. Good to know, Ray Ray. Ooh, Game of Thrones. That could be fun. But don't worry. So just so you guys know, even Paul loves daddies with girl issues. Haha. So even if you don't watch Game of Thrones per se, there'll still be questions on there that you'll be able to answer because I feel like every Renaissance art. I thought you said at. I'm just writing art down. 90s sitcoms. So I try to find questions that anybody, so it's not just like, oh, if you didn't see the show, like then you can't answer it. So I pull things from all over, no matter what it is. Dinosaurs, I kind of like that one too. Okay, perfect. So don't worry, I ask this every single week. Again, before we close, I'm so I'm so glad you had fun, Grumpy Cat. Thank you guys all for joining me. Again, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, it's the same name. According to Jexi, I make it even. If you subscribe to my channel, that helps me a lot. Liking my videos helps me a lot. You guys know the spiel. I'm sure you all hang out on YouTube enough to know that. I do have a Patreon. If you're interested in extra content from me, I do. It only goes to support my channel. What I upload on my Patreon, like the only things I really offer is I do like a vlog style videos, like quick short videos, and I also will post like story times that I can't share on YouTube. So that's over on my Patreon. If you're interested in supporting the channel in a bigger way, that would be great. Thank you so much. Recovery trivia, we could do that. Just writing it down. A white chip, you mean a white key tag, Ray Ray? Saved by the Bells. Thank you, Supernova, so much. Yes, I have Patreon too. No pressure, but it does help me out in a big way. Again, I'm just really, really excited. Lisa Turtle. Haha. Saved by the Bell. Yeah, I remember all those characters. Okay, enough or I'll keep talking forever. Remember, we do trivia here every single Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We always have a good time. So tell your friends. The more people who come, the better it is, you know. I mean, it's been a while for me. Well, in NA, it's a white key tag. In AA, they use chips, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with what color they use for when you first come in. A white key tag is NA is when you have 24 hours or less. Like it's their welcome tag. Okay. Thank you so much, Supernova. You're the best. Yeah, thank you guys so much for playing. You have no idea how much it means to me. I really appreciate you guys spending an hour with me every Wednesday night. It makes my whole day. I look forward to this all day long. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And for anyone watching on the replay, thank you so much for sticking around to the end. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Again, new video out on Friday. And I will see you all soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.